The projector and the stage is yours. Thank you very much. Just wait to switch on a bit. Just to remind you that you have to keep notes with things because you are evaluating. So keeping notes will help you out, giving specific examples to the person that you're evaluating. Okay? Do you want me to switch on and off the lights?
No.
You okay?
Yep. Cool. Oh, it's kind of cool in this room. You have a really cool shirt, Vasilis, today.
Thank you.
Is there anybody in this room who has never used the word cool? I don't think so. We use the word cool every day in our life in so different ways. We say cool weather, we say cool jacket, we say cool person. We use it in order to say that we agree or that we appreciate something. We also use it in order to say that there is something new or innovative, like a cool style. But from where does this word come? And how it actually arrived and kept the forms that it has nowadays? We are gonna follow the way of cool today and find out its origins. First of all, the basics. Cool has slipped in the English language in the 9th century from its Dutch and German cognate as call. And it flirted a little bit with coal, cool. Finally, I don't know exactly how to spell it because even the people from that time didn't decide it, because they finally came and the word settled down as cool, as we know it now as well. And it meant neither too hot, neither too cold. However, the things started to change and the new era of cool began after the Second World War in America.
Not cool.
Music doesn't want to play, but you can imagine that there is some jazz, romantic music. And why is that? Because actually the cool way, the cool concept was created by the African American jazz musicians. And why? It was an effect of them being the outsiders, not belonging to the place. After the Second World War, it was very hard to be an African American person in the United States. They had always to smile and be nice. Actually, as the designer Christian Lefebvre says, the history of cool in America is the history of African American culture. And it came in the beginning in order to define the racism that they were living. It was very hard for them to be there, as sometimes they could be treated violently by the police or even by anybody if they didn't smile or laugh and show to the society that they know their place. So one of the persons that did follow the smiling way was Louis Armstrong, and you can see that he is always smiling, not just on the stage but also in his life. And the mask of cool comes in this context in order to say from the jazz musicians that we are not going to smile or laugh anymore. We are not going to let the white Americans to say who we are. We are artists, we are humans, and we are what we are. One of the first persons who created the concept of cool at that time was Lester Young. And you can see in that picture that he's not smiling anymore like all the others were doing. He has created a special style, a mysterious style. Do you know this guy?
Yes.
Obviously, it's all over the social media and our phones and our lives. And we call this one cool, the cool guy. And the cool guy is always with sunglasses, because the sunglasses are actually the only object that is associated with the word cool. And yes, it does come from Lester Young as well, because he was the first jazz musician to wear sunglasses on stage at night. And after other musicians also followed this example. It was their way to say, I am cool and I am relaxed, which was very precious for them at that time. Now, when the jazz was at its peak, the cool concept started to slip into other concepts as well, in art, in poetry, in film, like film noir, for example, and in fashion as well. From the fashion part, the cool subculture was coming from the hippies, because they were considered to be the one who were rebellious, they were unique, and they were trying to show that they are different. This is why they were considered cool with their handmade dresses. Now, am I cool? Are you cool? It's a general knowledge that we cannot say about ourselves that we are cool. It should come from another person about us. For now, we are going to follow just a way of cool and see who is gonna be the cool of the next generations. And as Vanessa says, being cool is being your own self, not doing something that someone is telling you to do. Therefore, be yourself. Be cool.